Okay, again reminder for the homeroom teacher, please make sure your students to join YouTube link after this. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all teachers and students. Can I remind to you again, please make sure you open up your camera after this, because we're going to start our online assembly today. So without further ado, I will let our MCs today to conduct this meeting. Okay, MCs, you can start now.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to Ustaz Usaid bin Muhammad Parid, Headmaster of Al-amin Tropicana School, Singapore. Teacher Samiha binti Muhammad Noor, Head of Curriculum Division. Lasha Muhammad Shah Muzaffar bin Hashim, Head of Curriculum Division. Muallim Faiz bin Faiz, Head of Student Affairs Division. Respected teachers and my fellow friends. Before we start the assembly, all students are required to stay silent. Next, we shall start our morning assembly with Umul Kitab Al-Fatihah. Next, we will now recite Surah Al-Kahfi, Asmaul Husna, National Anthem, Negaraku, and the School Anthem. 1, 2, 3.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا أم حسبت أن أصحاب الكهف والرقيم كانوا من آياتنا عجبا إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذين كانت أعينهم في غطاء عن ذكري وكانوا لا يستطيعون سمعا أفحسب الذين كفروا أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء إنا أعتدنا جهنم للكافرين نزلا قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا نسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم العدل اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيت الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحسن المبدئ المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الأحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن المتين الوالي المتعالي البر التواب المنتقم العفو الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع الغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير. اللهم صل أفضل صلاة على أسعد مخلوقاتك سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم عدد معلوماتك ومداد كلماتك كلما ذكرك الذاكرون وغفل عن ذكرك الغافلون. We strive for excellence. Islam we embrace to transform. That we prefer others above our tongue. We want to say Allah Ta'ala. Al-amin shortly. Yes, we're going Al-amin, Tropicana, Al-amin, Tropicana, Al-amin, Tropicana, Al-amin, Tropicana.
To start to the assembly proceeding, I would like to invite Brother Hamdi Ikhwan to recite the school dua. With all due respect, please welcome.
Let's recite the dua together. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise be to Allah. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. All praise be to Allah, the Rock of the universe. Peace and blessings be upon the most honorable prophets and messengers, and unto all of their families and their companies. Allahumma inna nas'aluka Allahumma inna nas'aluka lisanan ratiban bidhikrik wa qalban maf'uman bisyukrik wa badanan hayyinan layyinan bita'atik. O Allah, give us tongues that never cease to recite your name, and hearts that are always thankful for your gift, and bodies that continuously display our loyalty to you. Allahumma inna nas'aluka imanan kamila wa nas'aluka qalban khashi'a wa nas'aluka ilman nafi'a wa nas'aluka yaqinan sadiqa wa nas'aluka dinan qayyima. O Allah, give us the gift of the perfect iman, an attentive heart, useful wisdom, the true faith, and the best of the religion. Allahumma ighfir lana dhunubana wal walidina warhamhum kama rabbawna shighara. O Allah, forgive our sins and our parents of their sins, and bestow on them with your blessing, just as they cherished us when we were small. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah fil akhirati Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar. O Allah, grant us the best of this world and the best of the year after, and keep us away from the hellfire. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. May all the blessing be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family and his companions. All praise be to Allah, the Rock of the universe. Amin.
To proceed with the assembly, I would like to invite Brother Hamdi Ikhwan, Head Prefect of Al-amin Tropicana School, to lead the Al-amin pledge. With all due respect, please welcome.
Up. Radina billahi rabba wa bil islami dina
بالإسلام دينا
wa bi Muhammadin nabiyyan wa rasulah.
وبمحمد النبي ورسوله.
Rasulah.
We bear witness that
We
We
bear
bear
witness
witness
that
that
Allah is our Lord,
Allah
Allah is
our
our Lord,
Islam is our religion,
Islam is our religion,
and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam
and
and
Prophet
Prophet Muhammad
Muhammad
sallallahu alaihi
sallallahu alaihi
wasallam
wasallam
is our messenger.
is
is
our
our
messenger.
messenger.
Next, I welcome the Headmaster of Al-amin Tropicana School, Ustaz Usaid bin Muhammad Parid, Head of all division, our beloved teachers and friends, to be in the assembly today. Next, I would like to invite the Headmaster of Al-amin Tropicana School, Ustaz Usaid bin Muhammad Parid, to give some speech. With all the respect, please welcome.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amma ba'd. Okay, respected coordinators, my fellow teachers, and all beloved students. Nice to meet you again in our online assembly, our online gathering. Okay, even though it's been online, but inshallah, okay, you can use it as a medium to share the info and the updates for the schools. Okay, I hope may all be in good condition and always healthy and safe, inshallah. Okay, as for today, I want to share a few things with you. Okay, next week the school will start the opening again for primary school students. Okay, as the school informed in a recent memo. Okay, we have shared a memo before this with your parents. Okay, all students will be divided into two groups, which is group A and group B. Okay, and I believe all students already know which group you are in. Which group are you now? Okay, either group A or group B. So I hope all of you aware which group are you. Okay, so next week uh, we will start first with group A for lower primary. Okay, primary 1, primary 2, and primary 3. Okay, so you will be for group A, lower primary, you will be present to the school as usual from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, from 8 in the morning until 4 in the evening. Okay, so for this COVID period, we allow your parents to pick you up as early as 4 p.m. Okay, in the normal period, actually until 4:30, but in this post COVID-19 period, okay, your parent can fetch you as early as 4 p.m. Okay, for students whose parent cannot pick them early, okay, our transit sessions will resume the operation as usual until 7 p.m. Okay, so for those who can go back early, you can join the transit program. Okay, next for next week, uh, the class will only run for 2 days. Okay, which is on Monday and Tuesday. Why? Because Wednesday until Friday will be school holiday in conjunction with the Deepavali celebrations. Okay, so for next week only the class will run only for Monday and Tuesday. Okay, the physical class and the online class as well. Okay, please take note. Okay, inshallah we will share a reminder through your WhatsApp group. Okay, for next week operations, I will share with you uh, the schedule, the timetable. Okay, let me share with you. Okay, take, uh, Muallim Fazrin, can you see the timetable?
Yes, you can see.
Okay, okay, thank you, Muallim Fazrin. Okay, for next Monday until Tuesday, 1 to 2nd November. Okay, so for primary 1, 2, and 3 in group A, so they will come to school physically. Okay, so from 7:30 until 8 a.m. Is your attendance. Okay, make sure to attend before 8 if you can. So from 8 until 9 a.m. You will have adab class. Okay, from 9 until 10 a.m. You will go for your breakfast. Okay, the SOP will be shared by Muallim Faiz after this. Okay, from 10 until 11, you will go for your first subject, and after that, from 11 until 11:30, you will have a SOP briefing. Okay, in your own class. Okay, from 11:30 until 12:30, you will go for your second subject, and from 12:30 until 1:30, uh, it will be your lunch and wudu time. Okay, and 1:30 until 2, p.m. You will perform Zuhur prayer. Okay, the SOP and the method will be shared by Muallim Faiz after this. Okay, and at 2 p.m. until 3 p.m. You will go for your third subject, and from 3 until 4 p.m. you will have Hufaz subject, and from 4 until 4:30 you will have tea time. Okay, so your parent can start to fetch you at 4 p.m. Okay, during the tea time. Okay, so it's the same uh, as before. Okay, what you have experienced in during our school physical. Okay, our physical session during in the month of March. Okay, last March. Okay, so it's the same for on Tuesday for Group A who come to school physically. Okay, for upper primary. Okay, for upper primary, so uh, you you will come to school at on 8 November onwards. Okay, so for next week, all primary 4 until 6, your class is online class. Okay, so your class will start from 10 until 11 for first subject, 11 to 11:30. You will have a short break. 11:30 until 12:30. You will have your second subject. 12:30 until 2 p.m. Uh, uh, your break for lunch and Zoho prayer, and you will continue your third subject from 2 p.m. until 3 p.m. This is the same as the online class timetable as before. So the link still the same, so you can refer the same link for timetable for Monday and Tuesday schedule. Okay, so I will ask the homeroom teacher to remind you, okay, through your WhatsApp group. Okay, as for primary 1, for lower primary group B, which will be at home, will be study at home. So your timetable is like this. Okay, from uh, uh, 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. is your first subject. Okay, it's the same as for those who come to school physically, but the method is different. Okay, because for those who are at home, your subject teacher will share the material, will upload the material in Google Classroom. So before the class, make sure uh, before the class or in the uh, during your class time here, uh, you can check your Google Classroom and download. Okay, sorry, this is not upload. You can uh, download the material from the Google Classroom. Okay, for your uh, learning sessions. Okay, okay, from 10 a.m. until 10:40 a.m. Okay, for the first 40 minutes, you will study based on the material provided. Okay, you will study on your own. Okay, awak akan belajar sendiri dulu uh, uh, based on the material provided by your subject teacher. Okay, in the last 20 minutes from 10:40 until 11 a.m. So there will be a Q&A sessions, question and answer session with the subject teacher in the class via through the Google Meet. Okay, so the link is will still be the same. Okay, so the method of learning from home for now is you will learn based on the material that your teachers provide in the Google Classroom, and you will do the task in the first 40 minutes. Okay, if you have any question or or anything you want to discuss with your teacher, uh, you can ask during the last 20 minutes. Okay, uh, it goes the same for the second subject. Okay, uh, and the third subject. Okay, so the first 40 minutes you will study on your own based on the material from the Google Classroom, and the last 20 minutes you can have a Q&A sessions or discussion with your teacher. okay, through the Google Meet. So the timetable for those who are at home for next week, okay, you will only have 3 subject, okay, 3 subject, and this your timetable. I will share with your homeroom, and they will share with you through the WhatsApp group, okay. So your break at 11 until 11:30 is uh, on your own, okay, and the lunch and Zuhur prayer as well, you will do by yourself at home, okay. But make sure to refer to this timetable, okay. So you can you can do the task, okay. Make sure to refer to your Google Classroom for the material. Try to do by your own, and your teacher will provide some notes, okay. And we already asked your teacher to provide you a recorded teaching lesson actually, okay. So it may facilitate your study at home, okay. And we prepare for you for the last 20 minutes question and answer sessions, okay, with your teacher through the uh, Google Meet, okay, this through the same link as before, okay. So that's for 1 and 2nd November for next week's, okay. uh, how is the operation for from 8 November until onwards, okay, which from 8 November onwards, the lower primary and upper primary will come to school, okay. Okay. So we will start on 8 November. We'll start with Group B from upper and lower primary. So I share with you uh, the timetable from 8 November onwards. Okay, wait. Muallim Faiz, can you see the timetable?
Yes, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Muallim Faiz. Okay, so this is the timetable for from 8 November onwards. Okay, I give you one example. Okay, for example, one Iza. Okay, if you can see, this timetable is the same timetable that you have practiced during our last physical school learning sessions in March. Okay, so the timetable is the same for those who come physically. Okay, maybe some change will be during your breakfast. Before this, we practice 1 hour. So for this time, we will practice for 45 minutes only for breakfast. Okay, and maybe the fast and the subject before wudu and lunch will be a bit different for the time, for the period. But still, your fast, your first subject and your second subject will be 1 hour. Okay, this goes to all classes who come to school physically. Okay, so you will practice uh, the same timetable as before that we have practiced in March. Okay, during the physical sessions before. Okay, before the MCO. Okay, this is for those who come physically. Okay, for those at home, okay, this is the timetable for those who are at home. Okay, so if you can see, uh, for those who come to school, they will have Hufaz, Paba, Islah, for example. They will learn 4 subjects. Okay, uh, in uh, uh, in addition, Hufaz, there will be 5 period for those who come physically. Okay, but for those who at home, okay, your timetable will be only for 3 subject. Okay, 3 subject or 2 subject. Okay, and maybe on Thursday or on Friday, maybe you will only learn one subject only. Okay. Okay. Why? Because for those who come to school, okay, we have some subject that repeat in a week. Okay, which we have Arabic, Bahasa Melayu, Science, Math and English. Okay, which will uh, repeat in a week. Okay, you will have second session for these subjects. Okay, but for those who are at home, we will only run to this subject only once. Okay, okay, that's why uh, different from those who come to school physically. Okay, you only will study 3 subjects a day or 2 subjects a day. Okay, uh, so I will share with you the timetable. The timetable is like this. Okay, so for those who are at school, okay, the first subject will start at 10:45. Okay, so before that time, okay, student at home, you can start the lesson by your own. You can download the material. Okay, you read the notes and watch the recorded video that is uploaded on the and if you have question, you can prepare question for the Q&A sessions. Why? Because the method is the same as I share with you. Okay, for the first 40 minutes, okay, your teacher will focus on the physical class. Okay, so and the last 20 minutes, they will open their Google Meet for those who at home. If there are any question or any discussion, okay, to share with your teacher. Okay, it is goes for second subject, third subject, and uh, fourth subject. Okay, if you have 4 subject, but actually, four subject here, I mean is if your for example, this one IZAH timetable. Okay, so for Wednesday, your you will study at home only subject math, tulisan Jawi and Quran Hadis. So at school, Quran Hadis will be at 3 until 4 p.m. So the Q&A sessions for that subject is at 3:40. Okay, so if you have question, then you can finish the task, finish the material that your teachers provide you in the Google Classroom, and you have nothing to answer to question your you have no question for your teacher, then it's not an obligation for you to enter the Q&A sessions. Okay, the Q&A session is optional. Okay, so for those who have question, for those who lack of understanding, then you can join the Q&A sessions through the Google Meet. Okay, but if you finish the task, you can understand uh, the explanation from the notes and the recorded video teaching that your teacher provide you in the Google Classroom, then you are allowed to not join the Q&A sessions. Okay, the Q&A session we provide you just for those who have difficulties, maybe they lack of understanding and so on. Okay, so we prepare for you the medium. Okay, actually we do have plan to make the learning sessions as in hybrid mode, which uh, those who are at school and those at home will learn in the same time, in the parallel time. Okay, belajar selari masa yang sama, but we afraid our uh, connection, the technical problem will appear, and maybe will uh, make it worse. So that for now we will practice this method. Okay, I will share the method and the timetable with you through your Google, homeroom teacher, inshallah. Okay, and maybe uh, if you are not clear and you have question, then you can refer to your homeroom teacher. Okay, inshallah they will answer and guide you to follow this timetable and this method. Okay, what I share with you now is our current method. Okay, inshallah maybe if you have better method and better idea, a better practice, then inshallah we will try to improve. Okay, for the better. Okay, I think that's all that I want to share. The main thing that I want to share with you, the how the school will operate next week and from 8 November. Okay, make sure please aware which group are you and come to school based on the takwim, okay, based on the timetable, the rotation timetable that I have shared with your parents. Okay, I hope for those who come to school, make sure to take care of yourself, follow the SOP, take care of your health and your safety, and always refer to your teacher if you have anything, something that you unclear with the school operation, please always refer to your teacher. Okay, I think that's all for today. Sorry for the long explanations, but inshallah I will share the details through your homeroom teacher in your WhatsApp group inshallah soon. Okay, thank you and stay safe everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much to our headmaster for the lovely speech. I'm sure all the students will keep your words close to their head, inshallah. Next, we will have a few words from the head of student affairs, Al-amin Tropicana, Muallim Faiz bin Fazli. With all due respect, please welcome.
Muallim Faiz, your microphone.
Thank you. Okay, to our beloved Headmaster, Ustaz Usaid, coordinators, and my beloved fellow friends, teachers, and students. So, inshallah today I will present to you about SOP, Standard Operation Procedure, about school opening next week and the time forward. Okay, so please, my student, this is very important message that I want to deliver to you. Okay, so I need you to pay fully attention to what am I said after this about our school operation. Okay, so I will present to you. Before I start to present, I need to remind you a few things. Firstly, please bring your plastic bag to put your shoes inside. Okay, because you will not put your shoes on the right. Okay, so still for next this time we apply that method. Okay, bring your plastic bag. Always wear your face mask. If you are available, bring your extra face mask in case kalau kata face mask kamu terkoyak ke apa ke kan, apa dia punya tali terlucut ke. Okay, so bring that at least one extra. Okay, so next, please bring all your stationeries, your books that you bawa balik rumah sebelum ni kan. Bawa semua. So cukupkan stationeries kamu, pensel, rubber, eraser kan, eraser, ruler, color, notebook and so on that related to you, because you are not allowed to share with your friend. You are not allowed to share with your friend. Okay, so the student that on YouTube, please pay attention. No chatting and don't do anything other than you listen to me. Okay, listen to me. Okay, alright. So that is the reminder that I want to give to you. Alright, now we proceed to the SOP about entry and exit. Okay, for entry, macam biasa, you arrive at school. Okay, at the school compound, you need to line up first. Okay, you need to line up according to the line that the teachers provide to you. Alright, so you will enter the school building. Okay, before you enter the school building, you need to check your temperature, you need to sanitize your hand. The teacher will take your name. Okay, macam biasa, macam sebelum ni. Okay, jangan masuk dalam school without you check your temperature and the teacher mark your name. Alright, so the entrance still same. Okay, for all building, in the front door. Okay, for the new building at the back door. Okay, so the back door actually kita jadikan pintu depan untuk kamu masuk. Alright, my students. So I hope you understand. So after that, you go straight to the class. Masuk saja, go straight to your class, and then you remain in your class until the teachers, your homeroom teachers come to you. Jangan bangun daripada tempat duduk kamu. Alright. So don't play with your friends. Don't play, nak sembang boleh. Okay, if you want to talk, you want to share your story with your friend, yes you can. But wear your face mask. Okay, wear your face mask. Okay, so that is for entrance. Okay, and then how about exit? Exit, you will use the other way, the other door. Okay, the door at the admin admin side, di belah sana. Okay, that is for old building. Okay, untuk balik di new building, okay, di sebelah hadapan. Okay, bukan di belakang, di sebelah hadapan sana, betul-betul hadapan. Okay, yang menghadap jalan tu. Alright, okay, itu adalah exit kamu. Kalau kamu boleh nampak di sini, di slide yang Muallim present ke kamu, ini adalah entrance dan exit dia. Okay, okay, insyaAllah. Tak faham pun tak apa, nanti your teacher will guide you. But make sure you take note about this. Alright, okay, next. We go to the toilet SOP. Okay, for the toilet SOP, alright. So 5 person at one time. Okay, 5 person at one time. If you want to go to toilet, sanitize your hand before you go. When you want to go out to go to toilet, sanitize your hand in the class, and then you line up if their person is there. Okay, if you see 5 person already, go back to your class. Nanti the other time you come. Alright, and then when you want to use the toilet, okay, after you use the toilet, you go out from the toilet, okay, sanitize your hand. Okay, sanitize pula tangan kamu. Besok kamu boleh balik ke kelas kamu, lalu di laluan bersebelahan dengan waiting line tu. Alright, so don't touch your friend, don't talk in the close distance with your friend without wearing face mask or anything that will harm ourselves. Okay, seorang yang contoh, for example, seorang je yang dapat virus ni, semua akan dapat terlibat. So make sure we take care of ourselves. We love ourselves, so our friend will be loved. Okay, kita sayang diri kita, kawan-kawan kita pun disayangi juga. Okay, alright. So that is the floor plan for the toilet. So the waiting line already there. Okay, we already the teachers dah yang dulu pun masih ada lagi, so tak ada dibuangnya. Okay, so kamu berdiri di situ. Okay, tunggu untuk giliran kamu masuk toilet. Alright. Okay, so this is for the toilet. Okay, so tak ada apa untuk toilet, itu saja yang for the toilet. Please keep your distance. The important thing is 1 meter distance. Okay, the distance among your friend, your friend with you. Okay, distance. Okay, this one. Okay, using stairs. SOP for using stairs. Okay, make sure when you use stairs, you need to distance yourself 3 steps away from your friend. Okay, if you see at the stairs ada tanda pangkah tu, so that mean you are not allowed to be this close with your friend. Sama ada kawan kamu di hadapan ataupun kawan kamu di belakang. Okay, so yang mana kamu nampak yang tak ada tanda pangkah, itu tempat kamu berdiri in case kalau kamu perlu beratur. In case kalau kamu perlu beratur di tangga. Okay, dan juga ketika kamu nak menaiki dan juga menurun tangga. Okay, when you go up, do not, okay, touch the rail. Okay, touch the rail. Okay, jangan sentuh. Walaupun rail tu memang kita sanitize, tapi your hand, kita tak tahu apa yang ada, virus COVID ke, apa-apa ke kan. Kamu sentuh, kalau kamu pegang muka, gosok-gosok hidung ke, gosok-gosok mata, okay, isap-isap jari ke. So, kat situ dah dapat. Okay, infected. Alright. Go up, do not touch the rail. Go down pun jangan duk pegang dinding kan. Dinding duk pegang. Sambil turun tu pegang dinding. Lalu dinding. No Okay. Naik ke turun ke tangan di tepi. Naik ke turun tangan by your side. Alright. Okay. So what happen if there are class movement? Students in the class want to move to the other place. For example, they want to go to the science lab ke, they want to go to ICT lab ke. Okay. So kalau ada 2 kelas yang bergerak, pastikan teachers yang bertugas, yang pegang subjek tu, make sure tidak ada berlaku pertembungan. Okay, sama. Tapi the priority is yang mana nak turun tu kita akan bagi dulu. Okay. Yang nak naik kena tunggu. Okay, dah habis semua, settle. Okay, then you can go up. Alright, so that is for stairs. And one way pass at one time. So kalau kamu nak balik ke kelas, ada kawan kamu nak guna tangga. Okay, yang di atas kena tunggu dulu. Yang di atas kena tunggu, yang bawah kena naik sampai dia tak bertemu kamu, baru yang di atas tu kamu tu akan turun. Okay, yang di atas you need to wait at the waiting spot. Okay, ada dalam kotak yang telah dibuat. Tunggu di situ. Tunggu sehingga kawan kamu naik, lepas tu baru kamu boleh turun. Okay, so itu adalah supaya apa? Tak ada berlaku perselisihan. Okay, pertembungan. Alright, so that is for the stairs. Okay, dan next about your classroom. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the school already give you a name about the table. Okay, we arrange you with A B group. AB for group A, B for group B. So siapa yang nama duduk di group A, so kamu kena cari table that has group A. That's your name already on the table. Okay, so just find your name on the table. Your teacher already arrange you. Okay, you are not allowed to sit, okay, at your friend's table. Okay, Walaupun kawan kamu tak datang, you are not allowed to sit there. And if you want to change your table, okay, rasanya kamu kata, I don't like this place. So I need to change. Jom kita tukar boleh? No, you're not allowed. Okay, prohibited. Okay, if you want to do that, make sure your homeroom teacher know it, and you tell your home teacher. Kalau your home teacher give you permission, then yes, you can move. Kalau tak, stay je kat situ. But for now, you are not allowed to move any place that you want. Okay, especially for person for person that in the B group. B group tak datang, kamu nak duduk situ. Tak boleh No. Make sure you sit at your own place. Okay. Dah ada nama dah. Jangan kamu nak berebut dengan nama yang dengan orang lain pula. Okay. So, in the class also, you need to take care of SOP. Wear face mask. Okay. If you want to talk with your friend. Kalau kamu duduk seorang-seorang tu, you nak take off pun tak ada masalah. But when you want to start chat with your friend, wear your face mask. Do not move what you like in your class. You round in your class. Nak tengok kawan kamu buat apa. No. Okay. And do not borrow anything from your friend. Kalau terdesak sangat pun, you want to borrow something from your friend, make sure you sanitize your hand. Okay. Barang kawan kamu yang nak pinjam pun kena sanitize. Picit-picit dekat sanitize tu pensel. Sanitize. Walaupun kamu rasa selamat je ni. No, kita tak tahu benda apa yang nak jadi. So, make sure you sanitize all of that. Okay. Alright, and then the rest SOP will be delivered to you by your homeroom teacher after this. Muallim kan bagi secara rambang sahaja. Manakala masa sudah sangat lewat sekarang. So, we move to the next one. Okay, so when you leave the class, masa balik, okay, masa nak balik, so 4 PM until 4:30, okay, you need to wait in the class. Alright, the prefect will call your name, or we will use Google Sheet tu. Okay, so teacher yang in charge kat situ, kelas kamu, he will call your name to go down. Okay, means you go back. Alright. Okay, kita akan guna lagi Google Sheet tu. Until 4:30. Okay, and then after that, after 4:30, you need to go to the downstairs. Okay, tunggu di dewan. Okay, tunggu di dewan macam biasa. Okay, so transit place is at new building. The student from old building will move to the new building at 5 PM. Okay, so you will wait at the old building at 4:30 until 5. Okay, or less, or 4:55 or 4:50 ke. Okay, boleh move to the new building. Alright. Okay, make sure you don't go anywhere. Okay, and please alert kalau nama kamu dipanggil. Okay, so tak ada nanti ada teacher ke kawan kamu cari-cari kamu. Mana rupa-rupanya tidur. Rupa-rupanya pergi toilet. Sakit perut, tak keluar-keluar daripada toilet. Alright. So make sure when you come to school, you put your shoes inside the bag, right? Plastic bag or the bag that you bring or whatsoever. Put your plastic bag properly. Okay, letakkan dengan elok di bawah meja. Jangan nampak kamu datang je kelas, kamu lempar macam tu je. You just throw it. Okay, like that. Don't. Okay, susun elok-elok. Alright. That's all for the classroom. Okay, next we move to the next one. Okay, about eating time. Okay, so student, for eating time, okay, kita dah tak makan dalam kelas. We will eat at the hall. Okay. So for old building at Ar-Rashidin Hall, you will breakfast there, you will lunch there, and then you also will prayer, uh, Zuhur prayer there. Okay. So for breakfast, we will start at 9 until 10 a.m. Okay. So the prefect will announce the class by class. Okay. Class by class. So you will go down to the hall. Okay. You go down to the hall. Okay. Okay. Sorry, for Ar-Rashidin Hall ni. Okay. This hall for boys only, for boys. Girls di mana? Okay, girls nanti kita tunjuk kat mana, di luar. Okay. Alright, so Ar-Rashidin Hall is for boys. Alright, so this is the divided area for boys. Okay, boys untuk makan, solat apa semua, kita makan serentak. Tak ada dah buat rotation. Okay, for before this, lower start, lower eat first and then performing prayer, right? Lepas tu apa, makan dulu, itu baru perform prayer. Macam tu lah, rotate. So untuk kali ni, next week and so on, you will eat together. Okay, lower and upper. Okay, so for this area is for upper primary. For this area, nampak di sini for lower primary. Okay, so from upper primary area di admin, di sini lower primary dekat Ustaz punya office tu. Okay, alright. So this is the place for you to eat, and then after the prefect call your class. Okay, call your class. You go to the, okay, for boys, for boys pay attention first. Boys, all boys will go to the hall. Okay, you will stop here. Nampak di sini. You will stop here, and then you need to follow this arrow for you to wash your hand. Kamu tak boleh nak terus langkah ke tempat situ. Okay. So TOD will usher you. Okay, we show you the way, will guide you. Okay, you need to use this pass. Okay, and then you wash your hand, and then after you come, okay, you wash your hand and then you sit. Okay, your sitting will have a number. Okay, so after you wash your hand, the TOD teacher, the TOD will ask you to sit. Okay, you Ahmad sit at number 1. Okay, you Ali sit at number 2. Okay, you Fahim sit at number 3. Okay, there are number there. Okay, so you need to follow the number. Alright? Bukan duduk ikut suka kamu. Okay? Lepas tu dah kamu bertangan, kamu ambil makanan. Okay, kamu duduk. Okay, lepas tu dah habis semua duduk. Kamu boleh wash your hand. Okay, wash your hand and then recite the doa together. Alright? Okay. Make sure you bring down your taprah. And then your your makanan, your food. Kalau you bring your own food, bring that. Your tissue, okay, you need to bring your own tissue. And then kalau kata ada sudu ke garfu ke, buat turun kalteri tu. Okay, alright. Every time you want to eat, bring that. Okay, jangan lupa. And always wear face mask. Nak keluar dari kelas pakai face mask. Okay, semua pakai face mask. Tapi bila kamu nak makan, okay, you can take off your face mask. Okay, and then after you wash your hand, semua dah habis makan, okay, pakai balik face mask. Nak sembang dengan kawan kamu pun boleh, tak ada masalah. But wear face mask. Okay, keep the distance among yourself. Okay, and then after that, if you want to sanitize your hand, if you want to nak basuh tangan ke apa ke, you need to raise up your hand. Raise your hand. Jangan okay dah habis, you just bangun ikut suka hati kamu, okay, kamu pergi basuh tangan apa semua, no. Okay, TOD will give you permission, okay, you go wash your hand. Okay, you go wash your hand, alright? And then after finish eating, recite dua after meal, and then you can go to the class. The TOD will give the instruction for you. Okay, move back to your class. Okay, this is for Ar-Rashidin. Okay, next. Okay, next at the Abbasiyah Hall. Abbasiyah Hall is for girl. Bukan kat luar, Muallim Gurau saja. Okay, so Abbasiyah Hall for all girls, upper and lower. The arrangement is like this. Okay, makan kamu di tempat situ, solat pun di situ juga. Okay, macam biasa. So prefect will announce the class, we call your class, and then the girl will go up to the Ar-Rashidin, go up to the Abbasiyah Hall, and then you need to wash your hand, take your food, and then TOD will arrange you accordingly. Okay, there are numbers. Okay, first, so TOD will arrange you properly lah. Okay, semua dah duduk apa semua. Okay, and then you need okay, you will recite the doa together. Nak makan kat sini pun, okay, girls also jangan lupa untuk bawa apa, saprah, tissue, breakfast box if you have. Okay, sudu, garfu ke, okay. So you need to bring all that. Kalau tak makan macam mana, Muallim? Okay, boleh. Tak makan bukan tinggal di kelas. Pergi juga ke hall, duduk di situ diam-diam. Tak nak makan, bawa buku baca. Alright? Bukan duduk saja. Alright? Okay. So after habis eating semua, you raise up your hand. Okay, you need to wash your hand kan? Okay, you wash your hand and then go back to the hall, sit at your place, and then after all of your friends finish eating, you need to recite dua after meal. And then the teacher will release you one by one to go to your class. The arrangement for your sitting, Muallim dah beritahu TOD teacher kamu semua. Mereka tahu macam mana kedudukan dia. Teacher kamu, muallim kamu akan arrange kamu. Siapa di belakang, okay, mengikut nombor tu daripada belakang ke depan. Okay, tengok macam mana Alright. So, ini adalah untuk girls. Okay. Oh, sorry. Tadi untuk breakfast, okay. Untuk breakfast girls. Okay. And then next, after breakfast, lunch pula. Okay. Lunch at Ar-Rashidin Hall. Boys, macam biasa, prefect will call your class, you go to the hall, okay, you line up, okay, and then TOD will ask you to wash your hand, take your food and sit at the place according to the numbers, okay, and then you recite the dua and eat, you raise up your hand, okay, this is for lunch you raise up your hand and then and then the teacher will give you permission to wash your hand apa semua itulah okay, and for different the different is the different for SOP lunch, wudu and zuhur prayer ni, okay, you need to bring saprah, prayer mat, okay, praying mat, sejadah Lepas tu kalau ada makanan, bawa makanan, botol air kamu jangan lupa, okay, tisu. Alright, benda tu semua tu kamu jangan lupa, kena bawa. Okay. So my advice is, okay, you can provide a bag. Okay, bawa bag kan. Bubuh dalam bag, okay, boleh pegang satu je. Kalau kamu semua benda kamu nak pegang guna tangan, tak ada bag, nanti habis terabur kan, semua jatuh. Okay, so make sure you bring extra bag for you to put all of that material. Okay, all equipment apa semua tu kan. Okay, for wudu, okay, after you finish eating, okay, you can you wash your hand, you can take wudu. Selepas habis kamu basuh tangan tu, kamu pun boleh pergi ambil wudu. Okay, ambil wudu siap-siap. After you finish take ablution, you sit back at the line. Okay, so before you you pergi basuh tangan, okay, make sure your place is clean. Okay, clean from sisa-sisa makanan, nasi-nasi yang tumpah. Okay, bersihkan tempat kamu. Sebab apa? Kamu nak solat. Okay, okay, selepas tu dah habis ambil wuduk, kamu duduk bentang sejadah. Okay, hampas sejadah kamu, duduk diam-diam. Okay, so penuhkan hari-hari kamu dengan zikir. Sementara menunggu waktunya ada zikir. Zikir, istighfar, astagfirullahalazim. Buatlah 1000 kali ke, 2000 kali ke, 3000 kali ke. Okay, supaya tak ada masa yang terbuang. Nak bersembang pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Jangan bising. Sembang di kawan sebelah kamu je. Jangan kamu di line depan, kamu nak sembang kawan kamu di line belakang. No. Okay. So dah habis semua tu, kamu pun baca doa apa semua, okay, kamu boleh naik ke atas. Okay, untuk balik ke kelas. Alright. Ini adalah untuk lunch boys. Okay. Kalau girls pula, okay, kalau girls sama juga, habis makan, okay, waktu makan tu untuk lunch, you bring your all material, okay, your equipment, sejadah, saprah, sudu, garpu, and anything lah, okay, that related to your lunch, okay, and also Zuhur prayer, you go downstairs and then makan, dah habis makan semua, basuh tangan, angkat tangan, basuh tangan, okay. Lepas basuh tangan, you need to you take the ablution. Okay, your place ablution, your ablution area is at the level 2, level 3 and level 2. Okay, wudu, your place wudu, okay, for girls level 2 and level 3. Okay, kamu ambil wudu kat situ. Alright. Lepas tu dah habis ambil wuduk, naik ke atas untuk solat. Habis solat, masuk ke kelas. Okay, teacher akan make sure, the teachers will make sure you follow the SOP. And you also must follow the SOP. Kalau teacher terleka, okay, apa tentang SOP, kamu jangan pula ambil kesempatan untuk bersembang, untuk pegang-pegang kawan, pegang tangan kawan, cubit-cubit kawan, lama tak jumpa geram, pipi kawan kamu dah tembam, kamu nak picit, tak nak. Okay, make sure you keep the distance, sanitize your hand, and then behave lah, behave. Okay, follow the SOP. Alright, so yang ni adalah untuk di Ar-Rasyidin, di Abbasiyah. Okay, next di Osmaniyah, the last one. Okay, di Osmaniyah, okay, the arrangement is like this. Okay, kamu tengok petak, gambar petak, dan juga ada three colors line. All of this we use for eating, breakfast and lunch. Warna kuning kita guna untuk prayer. Tapi warna kuning yang ada line, three line pun kita guna juga untuk prayer. Okay, untuk solat Zuhur. Okay, so dia macam ni. Sudah ada letak we have put the numbers for you. Okay, so numbers tu for new building lain sikit cara dia. Setiap daripada kamu ada nombor. Okay, so waktu makan kamu ada nombor. Okay, kalau kata nombor kamu 12, 12 lah nombor kamu sampai bila-bila. Duduk kat situ tak berubah. Okay. So, kalau kata kamu nak duduk ke tempat lain, nombor lain tak boleh. Okay, you are not allowed to be in the other place. Kalau dah dapat nombor tu je. Okay, so kamu akan duduk di petak-petak ni. Okay, and then also at the line. Okay, so nak solat, after eating, you will go back to the soft, the line. This is the soft line. Soft dia, untuk kamu solat pula. Okay, macam biasa, the prefect will call your name, not call your name, call your class, okay, and then all of the student keluar daripada kelas. Okay, for girls, you need to wash your hand first. Okay, for girls, you need to wash your hand. Girls at the level 1, you wash your hand at level 1. Girls at the level 2, you need to wash your hand at the level 2. Okay, or okay, or level 3. Okay, girls at the level 3, you need to wash your hand at the level 2. Okay, boys at level 3, okay, you need to wash your hand at the level 3 and then you go to the hall. Okay, to the eating hall. Okay, selepas basuh tangan, semua kena pergi ke dewan makan. Okay, kat dewan makan tu, kamu akan duduk di tempat yang mana nama kamu dah ada nombor. Okay, so kamu cari nombor kamu saja, kamu duduk. Okay, alright. So the TOD will make sure you sit at the place provide for you. Okay. After that, after you finish eating, you take the food, you set doa. After you set the doa, raise up your hand to wash your hand, and then after that finish, you can go back to the class. Okay. Okay, waktu basuh tangan kamu boleh basuh tangan di level 1 Girls tak perlu pergi level 2 ke level 3 ke, tak perlu. Okay, pergi level 1 saja. Boys semua basuh tangan di dewan. Okay. Boys level 1 and level okay, semua boys lah basuh tangan di dewan. Okay. And then selepas habis tu, make sure saprah pun dah sanitize semua. Okay, you keep your saprah. Okay, and then you bersihkan tempat kamu dan jangan bagi ada sisa nasi semua tu. Okay, baca doa. Lepas tu boleh naik ke atas. Okay, untuk solat pun sama juga. Okay, zuhur, untuk lunch, zuhur pun semua tu. Okay, prefect will call your class and then basuh tangan macam Muallim beritahu tadi. Okay, but this time you need to bring sejadah. Sejadah, tisu, saprah, tu kena bawa. Okay. Untuk solat. Okay. Kalau untuk girls yang mana ada upper primary ni, baju kamu mungkin agak kecil sedikit, Muallim suggest kamu untuk pakai telekung lah. Untuk bawa telekung pakai. Okay, suggest supaya tidak nampak aurat kamu. Okay. After that, after kamu dah habis makan, okay, habis makan ni untuk zuhur ni, habis makan, basuh tangan, lepas kamu basuh tangan tu, ambil uduk terus. Ambil uduk di tempat yang kamu basuh tangan tu. Okay. Habis saja ambil uduk, turun ke dewan untuk solat pula. Okay, habis solat apa semua, kamu boleh balik ke kelas. Dia lebih kurang macam tu kita punya SOP kita. So, make sure pakai face mask, sanitize your hand, keep the distance. Okay, nak bercakap, don't go close with your friend. Okay, so any SOP that Muallim tak sentuh di sini, insyaAllah nanti mungkin homeroom kamu akan terangkan lagi. Kalau kamu tak faham, kamu boleh tanya cikgu kamu nanti masa sekolah buka. Okay. I think that's all from me and sorry so much that I take too much time. Okay, that's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Muallim Faiz, for the speech. And that marks the end of today's assembly. We will adjourn with the Tasbih Kifara and Surah Al-As.